This video is brought to you by William Hill's Final One Standing, football's ultimate free-to-play eliminator game with a guaranteed prize pool of 500,000. There's currently 2 days left to get your final entries in, my friends. Stick around to learn how to play this free-to-play game, and obviously you have to be 18 plus from the UK or Ireland. Terms and conditions forever apply. Gamble responsibly, and I hope you guys enjoy this very special video. Yes, you guys, glad to see you all here. Today I'm joined by some very special guests. Some may call us the Chelsea Avengers.
Yeah.
Some might say
I was waiting for that.
this might be mukbang of Chelsea creators. Thank you for that, Younes. This slide's spinning me completely. But listen, the Premier League season is restarting very soon. So we need to have some serious conversations. And today we have to discuss 25-26 season predictions. So to start with things straight away, I'm going to go to Matisse. Ma, where do you see Chelsea finishing this season?
It's funny because I've actually just recorded mine as well this morning.
It's pretty easy then.
Yeah, I've actually got us down as second. Now, I did wink into the camera when I did that, and whoever
What type of wink? Did you
it was a very
recreate that?
cheeky wink, and whoever I put top, I'm
Okay.
putting immense pressure on because of the British records that they are smashing.
Yeah.
And we can't compete with all that spending, can we, boys? It's just a
it's too much.
disgrace.
Yeah, I know.
What's going on over there, selling academy products and whatnot. But I've got us in second. It's a big jump to go from, what was it, 68 points, was it last season?
Sounds about
Yeah,
right.
Something like that, up to what I believe you need to win a title in this day and age, which is your strong 80s and, almost 90. We haven't done that since Conte, and that was one game a season in the Prem. So I believe this team could definitely crack 80, and I think that means they're definitely involved. But I'm also weighing up Champions League. I want to win. Do you know what I mean? I'm not here to finish second or lay. So I want to win Champions League, cups. And if they prioritize those other things, then they shift. I understand that. So I've got us in second, but I'm praying for more.
Second place. Does anyone agree with that?
I agree with it. I think it's
Yeah?
so close. I've gone second, but I think there's going to be about 6 or 7 points between 4 teams. I just can't call it. Between Arsenal, Liverpool,
Yeah.
Chelsea and City, I think that is the mini league this season.
Yeah.
And I think, again, it depends who you get in the Champions League. If Chelsea get a good draw and go far, maybe we then slip a little bit in the league. And you can understand that, because if you have a hard game in Madrid on a Wednesday night and then you've got Newcastle away or whatever at the weekend, you can lose points there. But I just think we've got to do better against those clubs. If we can get 4 points against all of the big boys, win at Stamford Bridge, get a draw away from home, why not?
I mean, it's been like one of the most competitive transfer windows we've seen in recent memory, right? I just think it's going to be stupidly competitive next season. And for myself, I think a third place finish. I think like the gap between maybe fifth to second is going to be very, very tight. And it is going to depend on what you guys are saying. What happens at the end of the season? Is it going to be a title, cup challenge in Europe or domestically, etc., etc.? So, yeah, I would love to say we'd be higher, but I just think the squad is still young. There's going to be times when Gittins is going to need like 5 shots before you can score a goal. We're going to have those moments of like near misses and stuff. And I think if you ask me this question next season, then I'm going to have a lot of confidence in saying this is a real title challenge.
The average age has actually gone down, hasn't it, from last season?
Yeah.
So
Even lower.
Even lower now.
Yeah, because we've got rid of, like, Bettinelli, wasn't it? Like, was probably one of our...
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was
Yeah.
adding a couple of years onto the average, just that. So, like, I'm looking at that now and I'm going, not only how do we score the goals, how do we keep a strong defence with our best defender out? And then how do we compete with a Liverpool and Man City who will inevitably be better?
Yeah.
I hear a lot of people talking about Arsenal as well. A lot of people, I did a kickoff this morning and they were saying that Arsenal are going to win the league. Two lads on that.
Said that for
first
last
show.
2
Crazy.
seasons.
And I'm just like,
That's
I don't see where the
Yeah.
Arsenal
I
guys
don't
how did they
either.
go from 14 draws last season? So I don't feel like we're competing against them for the title, but I feel like Man City and Liverpool, the way that Liverpool have strengthened, like they've done a 2004-2005 transfer window, haven't they?
Yeah.
Like with the acquisitions they've got, and they're already good to start off with. And then Man City, they've actually invested in a really smart way. Reinders is going to be a top player. He's looking so
Turkey.
good.
Yeah,
and
exciting.
Turkey, and then Pep's not going to flop again. Like Pep will get them firing off. So I like you, I put them above us.
Yeah, I agree. We have to respect the qualities they have, but I feel like with the squad we're building right now, we are in like one of the best placed positions to get ready for that challenge one day. So I think we've all kind of got the opinions, and second place, third place is the general consensus. There is currently 2 days left to get your final entries in William Hill's free-to-play game in Final One Standing. You guys heard me right. Free to play, no admin fees, no nothing. And here's all you have to do to play. Pick each team once and predict a win. If they win, you go through to the next round. But if you draw or if you lose, better luck next time, my guys. If you can make it right to the very end, there is a cash prize of £500,000. Now, the team I'm going for in week 1, I'm keeping it simple. I'm going for the easy one. I'm going for Man City. Bournemouth haven't had a great preseason. Man City have the qualities. They've been pretty decent recently. They've made a ton of signings, and you're expecting them to get the job done, right? So as I said, 2 days left to get your final entries in. And to play, scan the QR code on screen or use one of the links in the description or card above. Deadline is the 16th of August, Saturday, 12:30 p.m. UK time. Terms and conditions apply. You must be 18 plus from the UK or Ireland and always gamble responsibly. For the next question, I'm going to ask this to you, George. Who do you see becoming our player of the season this season?
Joao Pedro.
Oh, I like that answer.
I just think he's so good. I can't believe how good he is.
Yeah.
Genuinely, like the way he moves on a football pitch is outstanding. And I think certain footballers sometimes need to take a step up to play around an average better player. And at Brighton, he was obviously a good footballer. But again, I think maybe wasn't entirely sure where he was going to be, where he was going to start, and what his position was. He's coming at Chelsea, and they're like, be our striker. And he's obviously got Delap who's come in and been given the number 9, which is huge. But Pedro has scored goals in World Cup semi-finals, in a final against PSG to dink it over the keeper like that. And he's already scored in every friendly he's played in. I'm like, this guy's the real deal. Like, I think he's absolutely brilliant. And I think he'll be our top scorer. And I think he's going to be our player of the year.
Oh my God.
I'm really confident about him.
You guys,
Big
throw your
shout.
takes
Oh my
in.
goodness
Throw
gracious.
your takes.
I don't know how you can put anyone above Moises Caicedo. Like, I just feel he will be metronomic in the middle.
I just
He
feel like that
never
was
puts
already
a
a
foot
given,
wrong.
though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's
a
difficult to
given
win
and
it as a
people
CDM.
just, people just don't give the appreciation because of the position on the pitch. I would say, again, it's a really boring one. I would say Cole Palmer, because of the fact of the additions that he's now got around him. Like, you know, you can really tell a player's intelligence when they play with other intelligent players. And what I saw in the Club World Cup, but more so even in these pre-season friendlies, right? What I've seen now is he's got really, really intelligent players around him. I'm not talking about the level of player or whatever, because it's not like, oh, okay, you've left, so now I'm going to talk badly of you. But just the level of intelligence of a Madueke in comparison to a Joao Pedro. Even in comparison from what I saw the other day to a Jamie Gittins, definitely to an Esteval. I think that is going to provide Cole Palmer with so many more opportunities. So if you think of missed opportunities, right, for just assists.
Yeah.
So Jackson missing an opportunity, Madueke missing an opportunity. I think that margin's going to be brought down massively. So I think we're going to see a season where he contributes 40 plus goals and assists.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you not
Ooh.
think
I
that's
agree.
not
Big.
on him?
That's
I
not
agree.
an
Let's
Esteval.
go.
Because
Let's go.
Esteval's there. I don't think they
I'm not saying
Exactly.
league, I'm saying in all competitions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big.
Cole Palmer creates so many chances. He was like second on big chances
Yeah.
and just regular chances behind like Salah and Bruno last season. This guy, if there's someone clinical ahead of him, he's breaking the assist record. That's the level of player we're dealing with here. We're dealing with like player of the year, Juan Mata 2 times in a row before Mourinho sell him. That's the kind of player. We're talking about someone that can look at the free kicks the other day.
Yeah,
They were
nuts.
slapping off the
Nuts.
post.
Nuts.
Bro's got
Yes.
Esteval,
Yeah.
he's gonna be right by his side. They got to mark him. They're interchanging. Palmer's on the right, Esteval's in the 10. He's shooting, he's creating. Joao Pedro's in front of him. I just see a mad season for Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
I really do.
I agree.
really
I think
do.
I
you're
agree.
Under the
so
radar.
disrespectful of Robert Sanchez. It's a disrespect.
Do you not think the fact that everyone's going to be so gassed up about Esteval though, like even
I was gonna
non-Chelsea
say.
fans,
Oh,
they're
for
going to
sure.
be so honest. Did you see what Esteval did? Did you see whatever?
Yeah.
Cole Palmer can now just slip under the radar because in
Yeah.
big moments before, we were always turning to Cole Palmer to be like,
The man to
win
save
us,
us.
win us
Too
the
much
game.
at
times.
Now
Yeah.
we've got like 3 or 4 players that can do that,
Yeah.
and then it will slip under the radar. But what you'll notice is every time someone else scored a big goal, Cole Palmer probably
Yeah.
assisted it.
100%.
You know
Or
what I mean?
pre-assisted. He was involved. And,
Yeah.
I completely agree with you. I was going to I was thinking Moses, Joao Pedro, but I think Cole Palmer probably is our best player.
Yeah.
And I just think he makes everyone better around him. And I love the fact that Maresca has also been looking to free Cole Palmer from being like marked by teams or figured out. I think like when he was playing across all these different positions this last year, I think that's made him feel even more confident now across the field. Now that you've got, as we were saying, guys on your wavelength around you right now with that type of freedom.
You're liberated. You're liberated.
And I had a go at who is it? Tim Sherwood. Do you remember when?
I'd love to have a go at him.
Remember when Tim Remember when Tim Sherwood said it? He said to Palmer, he went, "Look, you don't want to say it, so I'll say it for you. You need more intelligent players around you." Whatever. I was so annoyed when he said that, and I thought, what are you going on about? Like, do you know what I mean? Now, I don't go against what I said at the time, but now it's like, he might have had a little bit of a point. Like, I think it was in the midst of everyone jumping on Chelsea, and it was like flavour of the week to talk badly about Chelsea and whatever. So even when, because that was a match that we had performed really well with, one in Cole Palmer, won us the game probably, I'm guessing, and you've got a negative spin to put on it. So when it was said at the time, I thought, right, I felt really angry about it. Yeah. But now I'm looking at it, I just think having those intelligent players around him, you're going to see a feast this season.
Esteval, talking about Esteval real quick. Young player of the year is nailed down.
Talk about that, that's my next question right now. And it was for you, Younes. So you're there with me right now.
Telepathic.
Next question, breakout star for Chelsea this season.
It's a no-brainer. Yeah. It's going to be Esteval. I'm 200% sure. I'm that confident. And I say that, I don't necessarily say that lightly either, because even just watching him, right? Just irrespective of his form before joining Chelsea, but now he is at Chelsea, and what we've seen so far, he's so natural. He's not even trying. He's doing things with a smile on his face, like I've said previous. It's so second nature to him, and he does it so effortlessly and really, really well. And I think he's blended in so well that even when we start the season, obviously the pressure of the new season, I don't think that's going to apply to him. And for his age and for his level and what he can actually contribute, I think he's got Young Player of the Year nailed down already. I don't see any other player his age having that much impact.
Strong competition out there. You know, Arsenal got a few Skelly.
Nah, don't worry about
Ranieri. Yeah.
We're good. We're good.
Rio. What
That's
about
why I
Rio?
can't even speak
We all
English
like Rio,
yet.
no?
Don't worry about it.
He doesn't need to. He speaks football.
But that's when he can start speaking English.
Young players
It's
like
got
under
levels.
24, isn't it? Some silliness like
We don't have anyone that qualifies. I'll give a shout just to counter it. It is going to be Esteval, because of the injury to Levi Colwell. Joshua Changpong, if he gets the minutes,
It's a chance, an opportunity for him.
he will have not just Chelsea fans recognising him, which is all he's got at the minute. All he's got at the minute is the Chelsea fans that are going, you know. And I think that there's, like, let's say, for example, if this season ends with Joshua Changpong getting into the England squad for the World Cup, you've got to say that.
What a good shout!
You know what I mean? You've got to say that would kind of make him the breakout star, because Esteval's already going. You know what I mean?
Yes,
you know what I mean? He's already
He
going.
hasn't even mentioned Santos though. Like he could easily, like we are one injury away in the midfield for him going straight in and starting.
Yeah,
so much so that I almost want it to happen. No, no, but I'm excited about it too.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to start wrapping things up. I've got two more questions. Next one's for you, Joey. Let's have a bit of realism in this conversation. Who do you see potentially as the weak link that could affect our season?
Ooh, the weak link. Right. Let me try and think of something a bit more out the box than just saying Robert Sanchez. Because actually,
you actually quite like him now, don't you?
Yeah. I've always half quite liked Robert Sanchez. Weak link. Garnacho's not signed yet, so I can't pick him. No, I don't want to hate on him.
Yeah, give him a chance.
I would say it's going to have to end up really being one of our centre-backs. If you're going to talk about weak link, I think that you're covered at full-back, regardless of either side. Centre mid, we're absolutely stacked. Forward line, I can't see it producing anything but goals. And I don't want to take the obvious answer and say Robert Sanchez. At the same time, I feel like if you go Tosin and Trev, which is what you're going to get for most of the season, I think they're just both guaranteed 7 out of 10 men. So I can't say
I think
either
it's
of
the
them.
big games. I think it's the big games that I worry about with those boys.
Mm.
Like if you got Ekatiko going up against a Tosin, like the pace, like it's not just the strength. Like Tosin can deal with headers. He can deal with long balls.
He's quite quick though, Tosin.
He is, but it's more like, can he deal with the techers? Can he deal with the step overs? Can he deal when he get like beats?
Leverkusen a few times, it's a little bit iffy here and there when there was Milan when there was running at him.
Milan.
Yeah, Salamakis had him
Yeah.
cooked a little bit. At
Yeah,
times.
so that I think that's for me that's the obvious weak link is our centre back position right now, and that's why I'd be looking to try and strengthen if we could.
Okay, cool. And just to wrap things up, short answers. 1 bold prediction, starting with you, Mark.
3 stars.
3 stars. Okay, Joey, your bold prediction.
It's a league or a Champions League.
Okay, Josh.
I reckon it will be a top 4 finish and a domestic trophy.
Okay, like that. Younes.
I want to say the league.
Bloodfire.
Mr. Benson.
Oh God, you said all of them already. No, I'll say the league, but I
Okay.
think we can.
We can.
You heard it
Truly.
here first, you guys. You heard it here first. Of course, you guys, someone to follow these lovely people online. Hope you guys enjoy it. Like button. Share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below, as always. And I'll catch you guys later. Cool.